Hello ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs, fans of geeky glasses, and those who found us by accident will probably turn off the video at my overly enthusiastic presenting. Today, let the Ginger Geek take you on a mystical ride through another episode of The Obscure Reviewer, this time tackling the gorgeous, the fabulous, the fantastic, over-the-top action that is Deathsmiles Deluxe Edition. All you need to know is Deathsmiles is awesome. Look at this game. Look at all this crap flying at me. Can you tell what's happening? I can't. But I don't care. It's awesome. Look, flying eyeballs. Do I care? No. No. I love it. I love it. Look, cow. Why is there a cow? I don't care. I get to shoot it and it explodes and it is phenomenal. If you want a more thorough review, keep listening. But know that I should have already sold you this. Basically, Deathsmiles is a bullet hell shooter. Well, not quite bullet hell, but it's getting there. It's pretty difficult. You play as one of 4 angel girls, or if you're playing the Mega Black DLC that comes on the game disc, one of 5. Basically, A shoots right, B shoots left, and shoot the crap out of things essentially. There's alternative control methods, mapping it to the triggers, mapping it to the bumpers, but whichever way you play, you're going to have fun. The whole game can be played in co-op, which is a great addition for the Xbox 360 that wasn't present in some of the arcade versions. It also makes it entirely more enjoyable, and something that needs to be said about Deathsmiles is that you don't play it for a lengthy game. You don't play it for an epic story. You play it for pure fun. The whole game can probably be seen in about half an hour. And while that may put some of you off, it shouldn't, because that's not the point of Deathsmiles. It's a game as game. It's a game where you play for the high score. You play to be top of the leaderboards. You play over and over again to get the perfect pattern down, the perfect combo multiplier, the perfect playthrough, essentially. It's the ultimate goal here, and you can pour many hours into the game doing this rather than just to finish it. Whereas some games will have you backtrack, some games will have you go through an epic quest. Deathsmiles just throws you straight into the action and never lets you go. It's unrelenting from the start with 3 difficult levels, and if you play one of the versions built into the disc, of which there are 5 different variations of the same game, one version has a level 999 difficulty level, which essentially makes it impossible unless you are a Korean national award-winning gamer. Otherwise you're screwed. All in all, it's just so much fun to play. It's a beauty to look at, with some really interesting sprite work that at times looks bizarrely like claymation, at other times look gorgeously SNES-ish, and it's just so pretty to look at when you can tell what the crap's going on, which often isn't the case. However, even when you can't see what is happening, you're still having a blast, and it's still quite fun to look at because it's very, very flashy and pretty much like fireworks. There really is not much more can be said about it, to be honest. It's just such a tight game. Basically the core mechanics are, it's a shmup, and with a shmup, that's what you get. You get to shoot things and nothing much else. It's a fun game, it's a fun addition to the genre. It's interesting to look at. It's very varied in its level design and enemies. Lots and lots and lots of explosions. Big messy fights. Huge, phenomenal, epic boss battles at the end of every level. Just standard shmup stuff, but really refined gameplay. Really, really strong, tight controls. A lot of fun to play. The only issue I have with it is, with it being the port of the arcade game, it allows infinite continues, because obviously originally the arcade would have worked on money inserts, and that is problematic in a way, because it lets you blast through the game arguably too quickly and makes it a hell of a lot easier. The way to play this game, really, if you want to take that into consideration, is to set yourself a limit. Before you decide to sit for a playthrough, decide that you have so many quarters, if you're American, or to pound coins if you're British, to put into the arcade machine. Decide that once you've run out of those, you cannot continue, and that is how you will get the full arcade experience. Otherwise, the game will come off as overly simplistic and a bit pointless, really, because it eliminates all challenge. Get past this though, and if you're the kind of person that can challenge himself or herself, you will find a really enjoyable shmup, and something that should be noted for all you big collector's edition and standard edition haters and big, you know, editions, everything, like all that crap. If you like that kind of thing, every edition of Deathsmiles to come to the UK, at least to my knowledge, is collector's edition. It's the deluxe edition, which means it comes with the 5 variations of the game I mentioned before on the disc, the Mega Black DLC downloadable content, as well as a gorgeous, gorgeous soundtrack, of which just incredible stuff on a hard copy album. I mean, listen to this soundtrack, it's beautiful. All in all, not bad, especially when you consider it was a budget game, being released, deluxe edition no less, at 20 quid on its launch day. I imagine it's got even cheaper since then, so if you're a fan of shmups, I know they're not for everybody, but if you are a fan, you have absolutely no reason not to pick this up. It's filled with anime cliches, a ridiculous plot, but who cares? We play it to blow stuff up. Cue explosion montage. Okay, that's the review over. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, give us some constructive criticism if you have any, give us some feedback, let us know how we're doing. Let us know everything that's going on in your life if you feel the need to in the comments. It's a free comment for us, we don't care. Comment with any suggestions and subscribe to enjoy future videos. Thank you.